Hi Geminis, welcome to the Invisible Eye Tarot, and I have a message for you today. So this message is for all Gemini's placement, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Geminis, let's get into it. The first energies that I have out for you. I want one energy. Okay, we have the Novice of Gems, skill development. So this is like the Page of Pentacles. What do we have next for Geminis? We have the Moon, shadow work. What do we have at the center of your energy? Next, we have the Oracle of Gems. So this is the Queen of Pentacles at the center of your energy. What do we have in the current and future energies for you, Gemini? Some of you could be going through this right now, or in between now and 4 weeks from now. We have the Ace of Clouds, Ace of Swords, which is new ideas in this deck. And what else do we have in the current near future energies? We have the Ace of Gems, so the Ace of Pentacles, opportunity. Gemini's, like, if I'm reading all of the energies I just pulled out to get the gist of it, there is a lot of new beginnings in this energy. It feels like you're starting something new. It also looks like you're gonna have a solid opportunity, even prosperity, money, and also like a breakthrough, great ideas, innovative ideas, actually new ideas, like very innovative ideas. But I feel like those innovative ideas is also going to like attract a solid opportunity with it. It feels like you're going to have like this new beginning, but you're going to be able to monetize this new idea of yours. You're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles at the center of the energy, whether you are a woman or a man. It just means that you have great business sense and you care about the welfare of the people that you care about. You're very generous in for just anyone too. You're very pragmatic and very practical in the way that you nurture people. So it really looks like, so far the reading, there's a lot of pentacles here, like the green energies, they're pentacles. And it really looks like you're gonna make a lot of money out of a great idea that you're gonna have, and you're gonna have a chance to concretize this idea, to make it concrete and monetize it. If anything, you will turn this into something. I mean, for me, ideas like the Ace of Clouds, or here's that, yeah, the Ace of Clouds. For me, ideas, being an air sign and always having ideas, for me in my world, like, it never meant that because you have ideas that you don't act upon it. Like, it's a given that when you have an idea or ideas, you pick a few, you do trial and error, you course correct, but you always put them into play, or like execute them. It was always a given that it's always executed. I know that there are some people that they try to do something, say that, oh, because you have an idea, well, it has to be embodied for it to matter. Like, I've always embodied my ideas, and I find that it was just a way for people to, if they would say that, to take a blow at me, because I had great ideas, I had innovative ideas, and it was easy for me to just come up with something new, and I didn't have to use all of the ideas all at once. I always have ideas, and then I can pick and choose which one I get to act upon or try or whatever. So that's why when I say that it's going to be concrete with the Ace of Pentacles, I speak in the sense of like you're going to be able to monetize it, or there's an opportunity that will come to you that will move this idea, like push it forward. Like, yes, you can act on it, embody it, and all of that, but you might meet other people that can help you, not expand necessarily, but like just take it further. And once again, it's really about like make it bigger or monetizing it. But I don't want to say that because you have an idea that you don't act upon it or it's not concrete. I don't think it's true, personally. Sorry for this, guys. So You're doing the shadow work, Geminis, and lately I felt that the shadow work you've been doing is really paying off for you. It clears out your energy. It frees a lot of things inside of you. Um, you have skill development with the novice of gems. I feel like you are learning something, mastering a skill. You might do a lot of tutorials online. You might be taking a class, but you're a star student. It's like you're a sponge. You're absorbing the information. You're doing well with it. And the page of pentacles for me, it's also good news in earthly matters. It's receiving money being wired to you, receiving money or a check in the mail. It's also an opportunity to have new streams of income as well. In the traditional tarot, it's yeah, new streams of income, like a job opportunity even. So in terms of like your money opportunities and having a chance to monetize, have streams of income, it really looks like this is what's going on. And I feel like intuitively, because you're doing the shadow work, because you're clearing out your energy, you're facing what triggers you, you're addressing what triggers you, it frees up a lot of things. And it looks like it's easy for you to turn things into something that you can monetize. Let's clarify all the energies with three energies each. For the novice of gems, we have the four of clouds. So this is rest. You need to know when to take a break, Geminis. Next, we have the seven of gems, achievements. Seven of Pentacles, things are like planting seeds, learning, developing yourself, taking breaks in between. Achievement, Seven of Pentacles, meaning that the seeds you planted, they have great potential for success. It is still under construction. You still need to be patient for it to be completed and to be over, but it has a lot of potential for success. Because don't get me wrong, the Seven of Pentacles in traditional tarot it's like time, effort, and energy that you put into something. And then you have to let it grow. You have to be patient. It's not necessarily going to come overnight unless you have, I guess, a Seven of Wands that comes with it. I mean, the Eight of Wands that comes with it. So let's clarify the Seven of Gems. I have Apprentice of Lightning, Adventure, but reversed. So this is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Wands. I don't know why I keep messing up the sweets tonight. But we have like the Knight of Wands reverse. It may mean that you might be, I don't want to say rebellious, but you are, I'm looking for the word. It's like you're a daredevil. You're acting like you're a daredevil. You're taking risk. You're very rebellious. They're not calculated risks. It's not, okay, I do me. I'm enjoying the scenery. I'm going on an adventure. It's like you're more on the side of being a daredevil, a little bit devious here with like the Knight of Wands reverse. It can also mean that things are not moving, things are not really progressing here. So, the Seven of Pentacles with like the Knight of Wands reverse, it can speak of like stalemate energy, stalemate, maybe a little bit of like delay, or just not delayed, stalemate. The stalemate is more it. And you're resting. It feels like you need to take things with strides, or at least this is what you're doing with the Knight of Wands reverse. Things could be moving along, progressing, but reverse, maybe you're taking your time with things. Let's clarify the Moon. I have two energies that came out and I'm going to take them. I have the five of raindrops, loss, and then I have the Star. Doing shadow work, crying over spilled milk, being sad. It's like I have a hard time to speak to Geminis. I'm sorry about that. We have the Master of Lightning leadership. So the work that you're doing could be really hard for you, Geminis. I'm not quite sure that Five of Raindrops belongs to you, that Five of Cups. But if I'm doing a literal reading here, doing the shadow work, feeling the loss of something, kind of grieving it, grieving something a little bit, but then healing from it and then stepping up as a leader, right? Healing from, like, bouncing back from it with the King of Wands here, Master of Lightning, leadership, following the star. This is like you're very charismatic. You are like a star. You are bouncing back. You have energy. You are trailblazing. Nobody can keep you down. You're a leader, but it took work to get to that place. Like I said, I got a sense with the shadow work that you're clearing your chakras, you're clearing your energy, you are releasing, you are facing things, you are able to name things. So when you can name what bothers you or triggers you or face them, it no longer has power on you. Just from by virtue of doing that, like the it stops having power over you, like it's instantly. Next, to clarify the Oracle of Gems, I have Temperance. Temperance, just breathe. I have such a hard time pronouncing the words tonight. You should put like the subtitles. We have the Eight of Gems, hard work. Working really hard. Yeah, you need to take breaks in between the hard work that you're doing. I see you taking care of a lot of the people around you. We have the Two of Raindrops, partnership. You might be working with someone, going into business with someone. I feel like this reading is heavily around your finances, business, streams of income, you working really hard, you working on something right now that is very promising. Um, you're working on things. I feel like you're studying hard. You're mastering a craft. You're very dedicated, but it looks like you're working really, really hard. And in the midst of all of that, you're doing shadow work. Um, I really feel like it helps you, but you need to take breaks. You need to sleep. You need to know when to sleep and take a break in between all of the work that you do. Let's clarify the Ace of Clouds with new ideas. Next, we have the Five of Gems, need reverse. So let me pull two more energies here. The Seven of Clouds, scarcity mentality. It's like a contradiction, but I'm going to clear it out for you. And next, we have the Oracle of Clouds, perceptive. So here you are, Geminis, as the Queen of Swords, man or woman. You have innovative ideas. You're going to be making money, have solid opportunity behind those wonderful ideas that you're coming up with. Solution. You're going to have victory and success with these ideas. Ace of Clouds. We have needs reversed. So the struggle is over. If you were struggling financially or facing adversity, feeling left out, but mostly being in dire circumstances, this is over. We have needs reversed. The Seven of Clouds in this deck says scarcity mentality. You're far from having scarcity mentality. Traditionally, the Seven of Clouds, or aka the Seven of Swords, is strategy, is the liar, cheater, it's the thief, okay? It's the thief. But it's also someone that is strategic. It's not necessarily the straight up snake in the grass. This is someone that will move in silence. This is someone that will do things under your nose. This is someone that is calculated. It looks like you are very, very strategic and discreet, and you have amazing ideas. Like, you are really going to take those ideas to a very great place where you can monetize them. But you also have the focus. You have great discernment. You have a great, you're very critical, but like, in a great way. Yeah, the Oracle of Clouds, perceptive. it feels like you can, I don't know, I feel like you're ahead. You have those ideas and you know where you can take them for them to stand out and them to really mean something and by embodied and all executed and all, which for me it's like I don't know why I need to say that. It's a given. But since people tend to say that having ideas is not a reality, I have to say it now because this is the age that we live in now. Let's clarify the Ace of Gems with opportunity. We have the Ace of Lightning, inspiration. So many new beginnings, Geminis. We almost have out of the aces. So, inspiration, opportunity, new ideas. You're so inspired right now. We have Master of Gems, wealth. And I feel like this is applied to you. Like you're going from like someone practical, the Oracle of Gems, to the Master of Gems, so wealth. So yes, you already have great business sense, but now you're gonna be a boss. You're gonna have your business. You're gonna care about money a lot, but you're gonna be very, very good with money. You're gonna have material comfort. So it looks like this idea, those great ideas that you have, being so inspired right now and having all of these new beginnings, starting new with something, it's really going to make you wealthy. I don't want to sound redundant, but you're going to be able to monetize this. Like it's as if you're zooming into something, and I don't want to say overnight success, but it looks like you're going to be self-made and it's going to be very successful. Here we have the Six of Gems, generosity. And I know why, Gemini. Like I said, you were the Queen of Pentacles at the center of the energy. She's very generous. But the Six of Pentacles, this is some, you may have people wanting to invest in you, but it really looks like you're going to create this wealth for yourself, but then you're going to put it to use to help other people. You're going to be of service. You're going to give things. You're going to pay things for people. You're going to be very generous with your money. It really feels like you're going to be someone that's going to have a success with an idea, have a business, be very, very successful with this. But the way that you handle your money is really to put it to use, like to give back. And it's not necessarily like charity and philanthropy, straight up philanthropy that you're going to be doing, but it's almost like that. Like for you, you're not the type of person that you're going to be making a lot of money and sit on it and buy 10 cars and be like, look at me, I have 10 cars. Look at me, I have 6 houses. I'm rich, I'm on the cover of Forbes, and yeah, I'm rich. No, you're going to, it's like the money has to go back out there. You're gonna make the money, but it's gonna have to be very useful and serve people. Like, yeah, you're not gonna be wealthy to just be wealthy. You're not that type of person, and this is what I see here. Let me pick the other deck to clarify all of the energies, Geminis. Taking your time with what you're doing. Look at that, the Ace of Cups. All of the aces are here. Having new beginnings. You're going to have a lot of love coming towards you, new relationships. You're going to feel different about things too. You're going to love new things. This is an exciting time. I feel like you're going to exchange with people a lot and really enjoy yourself with the new connections that you're going to be making. Next, we have temperance again in your energy, but this is somewhere else. Now you went from doing the shadow work to, having a cry, a good cry with the Five of Cups, and then healing from it, shining bright and stepping up as a leader, right? Being very entrepreneurial. The King of Wands is very entrepreneurial. Like this is someone that is self-made. But still you need to, there's a lot of balance. There is a divine being protecting you. There are things being worked out also behind the scenes for you. This is why you have the break, just breathe, rest. Know that like while you're working really hard, behind the scenes, details are being woven for you as well. And I feel like going from facing your shadows to then being so successful, like things are being, your energy is like, I also feel I have to say, Gemini, is that you're transmutating your energy straight up. You're turning your pain into gold. You're turning your pain into gold. Literally. So let's clarify the middle narrative, the Three of Wands foresight. But this is, you are experiencing life, you're looking towards the future, you are planning, you want to expand. You are happy with the outcome of your choices. You have your ships are coming in too. I really feel that you might meet someone that you're going to be doing business with, like a great business partner. The Two of Raindrops. Let's clarify. Okay. Next, we have the Five of Wands reverse. Yeah. End of a conflict and struggle and reaching an agreement. It looks like we've seen this in, I think, the last reading I did, or maybe the one before. But your haters, they're gonna walk around with like the tail between their legs. You're so busy, you're building yourself, you're building your wealth, and it's like your haters, they're gonna disappear. I feel like your energy, they cannot compete. They come with this like envious, jealous, competitive energy, but they won't be able to compete with you. It's just gonna be straight up, they cannot compete with you. They are not a competition for you. You belong to another league. As simple as that. And look at you. You're building all of this wealth, Geminis, but something keeps coming up. It's your generosity. See? You're not going to be wealthy to just be wealthy. You want to help people. Look at that balance. The Two of Pentacles. You're going to be so busy, Geminis. And the Two of Pentacles, you know how I was talking about the Six of Gems, the Six of Pentacles, how you're someone, you're going to have your wealth, but the money needs to go back out. It's going to come in a lot, but for you, you have the mentality of like, you're doing the alchemy with the money. Like prosperity, generosity is a very prosperous energy. It's a very potent, strong energy. When you give with all of your heart without expecting anything in return, it comes back to you tenfold. And you don't even expect it. It always surprises you. Because you don't expect anything while you're giving. Like you honestly want to help people or be of service. Here, you're going to be very good at handling things of equal forces. But it's like also being good at like very skillful at handling things like the in and outs, multitasking, time management. Like you're going to be so busy, but you're going to be good at dealing with like things that come in and things that go out. You're going to be very good at that. This is your idea of a balance. Like you're not the Four of Pentacles where you stack money and you sit on it and you're greedy, you're stingy. You're not like that at all. But you're going to get to a point where being a boss, entrepreneurial, having a business, being successful at it, being a great business person, making money with it, and having all of those great ideas and inspired to take action, to act, but having the creative spark. This is what I mean, like the thrill of doing something because this is inspired action. There's a great difference between just doing something for the sake of saying, oh, I do something, I take action, versus acting from inspired action. It's very, very different. Very different. So I hope this resonates with you guys. I guess towards the reading, I got more relaxed, so it was easier for me to communicate. But I hope it's going to be pleasant and that you will enjoy the reading. Thank you for watching.